Hello and welcome to Amber's Dreams Tarot. My name is Amber and I'm going to do a little tarot for you. One thing that I do have a little extra in this video is instead of doing a whole explanation of the astrology going on in August, I'm just putting my notes down here, and feel free to zoom in and screenshot so that you can have this for yourself and read it on your own later. That's going to save us a whole lot of time. But we are entering eclipse season, and if you are watching this on August 8th or the night before, August 8th is the peak day of Lionsgate. So get your manifestations in. Alrighty. So I have pre-selected all of my decks for this reading, and they've all been pre-shuffled. I do want to remind everybody that I am not going to be reaching out to any of you, trying to get you to purchase any of my anything. So if I do, then report them. That is not me. Now, side note, if I know you already and I'm like, hey, I'm doing this and this is kind of what's up, that's a little different. But for those of you that don't know me personally, yeah, I'm not going to contact you. I will let y'all reach out to me. Which, by the way, if you are interested in a personal reading, a remote viewing, and extended to any of my YouTube readings, or a dream interpretation, I have my information in the description box below. And, yeah, that's how you can contact me. Okay, what do we got going on here? Seems like quite a bit. How do I want to make this fit? So, I can already tell you for the month of August, it is going to be some pretty strong emotions coming up here and there. Do be gentle with yourself. Have compassion for yourself and others as well. Because communication's going to be funky. Alrighty. So, we are starting off with Mourning, The World Awaits You, and Throne. Your potential is endless. So right off the bat, I'm getting very much just like a get up and go type of energy. So maybe you are literally waking up early in the morning and just rolling right into the groove. You got big things to do, and you're going to get them done. Otherwise, just want to throw this out there. I suggest that everyone, before you go to sleep, set an intention and that could be also, I would say, set an intention and do some nice affirmations, so that it can kind of marinate and work its magic overnight, and basically it's a matter of retraining your brain, because if you think different, then you're going to act different. And when you combine those together, you're going to have different opportunities coming towards you, and different people as well. Also, the opportunities and people that don't need to be around you, they'll leave. So, or get broken down. So either way, just gonna throw that out there. So a good suggestion is wake up in, so making this blah 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 blah. Pardon? Didn't I say someone was gonna be off with the communication this month? Anywho, you wake up in the morning. Also set an intention. Try to be mindful. Basically, try to train yourself into the moment you wake up. Your first thought is going to be something that's going to be very beneficial for you. And it takes a little while, but, you can train yourself to do that. It does help when you're starting off. If you keep a journal next to your bed, and before you plant your feet on the floor, either write in that journal, or in this case, you could just write yourself a note where you're going to see it as soon as you wake up. And after a few days of that, you'll start to wake up and immediately know what to do. Okay, so somebody waking up, just getting right on it, like this is somebody like they are not missing a beat, not missing a step. We have the cards number 40 and 45. That could be significant to somebody. Somebody could be named Nick, because that definitely wanted to come out. With the 40 and 45, I'm very much getting almost like an age group. I'm hearing like an age gap. We have number 20 as well, with the next card with renewal. So this card is about it would be the judgment card. So it's kind of like reviewing things, evaluating them, and then just kind of putting them in their place. And with this coming up with the morning card and the throne card, this is kind of making me think like when you wake up, if you are doing this practice, the thoughts that are going to come to you, just like with meditation, you don't need to like force them out or reject them, but just kind of recognize them. And as they're coming to you, say you got this thought would be nice and beneficial. Okay, we're going to keep that in our basket. This thought's coming in, and it's criticizing something that I don't like about myself. We're going to throw that out. And just do that with each thought as it comes. Like, what are you going to keep and what are you going to throw back into the ocean? We got a lot of ocean. We have the ocean in this picture. Also, I want to point out that the family in this picture are standing on the shore of a beach. As far as dream interpretation goes, the shore between the water and the shore is where your conscious and your subconscious come to meet. And communicate with each other, which is exactly where your mind state is when you are waking up or right before you're falling asleep. That's why those are key times to set those intentions and give yourself those messages, and basically just great times to train your brain, because it'll make it to where the conscious, you'll start to subconsciously start to do those things instead of just consciously. Okay. And I'm just hearing, you can also, if anybody has like any type of addictions, this is a great way to kind of switch up those neural pathways in training your brain out of the cravings. And you can also get physical effects out of it to where it can lessen some of those symptoms that you will get when you are kicking any type of habit, whatever that habit may be, anywhere from food to alcohol to drugs to sexual relations. Don't you just love how YouTube makes us just say everything differently now? That's sarcasm. Okay. Let's see. Moving on to the Page of Earth. So your Page of Pentacles. This could be an opportunity for something. Normally I would say money coming in, and it can be money, but I'm really just getting like an opportunity for something fruitful to come in. Again, it can go, I'm just really getting a vibe of like just training your thoughts, training your brain. Moving on to the King of Water. So your King of Cups. So this is opening your heart and your mind. This is very kind energy. Almost like if you have a father figure that's just really, really nice and kind. We have compassionate, can be cultured. As far as the scenario of retraining your brain, one way that would definitely work in this is just speaking nicer to yourself, being more kind with yourself. Or it could be maybe you need to train yourself to be kinder with others. I know there are times when I most definitely do. I've been in perimenopause, to be completely frank with you, and although I do consider myself a very kind and compassionate person, about 90% of the time, those hormones, whoo, they can make me think not so nicely about people. Also, I do want to pinpoint, don't try to make a goal of trying to be positive all the time. It's not only is it not realistic to maintain, it's not even positive for you. If you don't have the yin and the yang, if you don't have the dark and the light, if you don't have that reflection, uh, you're not going to learn anything. And that's like the whole point of being here is for soul growth. So, should we be kinder to ourselves and others? Absolutely. If Don't beat yourself up if you skip leg day. I'll put it that way. All right, we have the Ace of Earth, so Ace of Pentacles. So we do have the inflow of abundance. And this can do with actual money along with the Page of Earth. So one way to look at this is kind of bringing in this loving emotion will work as a law of attraction, and it can bring in the goodness of that abundance and wealth for you. If this is not to do with actual money, it's just abundance and things that are going to be fruitful for you in the long run period. And we have the Ace and the Page here, so we're working at very early, immature caterpillar stages of that process as well. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I'm noticing a lot of water in these images as well. And the mermaid as well. So we have quite a bit of emotion going on, and I'm hearing depth, like emotional depth. So this very much does feel like an August reading. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like your happy family. Mom's happy. Kids are happy. Dad's happy. The dog's happy. Money's good. It's really like the good life. Not really worrying about much. We have the Hangman in reverse, so getting unstuck. I'm getting that like this is a plan. Like somebody saying that's the plan. We have the Devil in reverse, so somebody very much could be training their mind and their body, training themselves out of something that they're addicted to. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. And we have the Four of Swords, which is really just like a rest and relaxation card. Don't push yourself. You're no good, if you're overexerted. You can't pour from an empty cup. So do make sure that you take care of your body. Get some rest when you need to. See, we have the Six of Chalices. So Six of Cups could be a bit of something from the past or childhood. Could be like fun, childhood fun, reminiscing, but not in a way where like you're stuck in the past. It's almost like good memories of childhood. And now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, let me pull one more. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody is kind of looking at where they felt unloved in life. Or particularly where love was offered but then quickly taken away. And that being next to that Six of Cups, it could have started out kind of thinking about the good old days, and then, you know, getting a little deeper and having that core memory come up. I'm feeling like somebody's very proud of their own progress, though, so that's very good. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody could have come from a family where maybe they had what I just refer to as like a back-ass word religion. If you know, you know. Okay, I dropped a card on the floor. I'm not sure which way this went. But we have another. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna put it back. Oh, that's not even the right deck. Okay. Okay, so somebody could be trying to put things where they don't belong. And this being... Okay, so that's gonna have to do with this situation right here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, so... Yeah, this may... So, one of your parents, and if this is not you, like this could be even like a generational wound type of thing. But there seems to have been some type of like mother figure or matriarchal position in the family, like where maybe they weren't so, either they weren't so faithful or they were trying to put things where they didn't belong, as in maybe not accepting blame when they were supposed to, but shifting it onto you. So that is something that is being looked at and healed within the month of August. So that's good. You have the King of Water coming back. So this could be something... Almost getting a feeling like... Well, not almost, but very much like somebody is very uncomfortable going through this. Like I'm feeling that, like particularly in my gut. Almost like somebody has a stone in their gut type of feeling. So this is not easy to process. But we have the Sword with Make a Change. And you know, I really think that this situation with this happy family on this end versus this not so happy family, I'm I'm gonna lean towards somebody is just saying, you know, I this happened. This is kind of what I grew up in. I'm going to make different choices, and I'm going to be the one who, you know, breaks a cycle within my family. The other scenario I was kind of thinking was maybe this was not known of when you were younger, but it comes out. But I'm really not feeling that. I'm feeling like maybe, if anything, these things were kind of hidden. Like almost like when your mind will repress memories. It could very much be that. But I see you focused on, you know, getting through things, saying no to temptation with the Devil in reverse, stopping to smell the flowers and really appreciate. Maybe the Six of Pentacles is just appreciating, you know, maybe getting to redo childhood with your own family. All right, let's move on to the next deck. I'm hearing California. We have change. Oh, look, and change fell right next to change. So somebody is making a good change for sure. Somebody could be having to make a change because of some type of judgment. But otherwise, somebody could just be reevaluating their own life and saying, you know, changes need to be made. We're gonna make them. And we have finding love, and we have confidence in reverse. So somebody's confidence could be. So what I'm noticing here is all the yellow coming out. So your yellow solar plexus is where your confidence or lack thereof is where it lives, basically. And that is developed in childhood. And we have a lot going on with childhood and family and stuff like that. So when you were doing your healing and your soul searching and looking back at these past occurrences and memories and this and that, and one thing that you are going to notice and want to focus on is that confidence, finding love. Know that you are worthy of love, and you are worthy of attracting love. So, definitely, in any ways that you are sabotaging, self-sabotaging, being loved, you want to pay attention to that. You want to check that. Because we do learn to do that early on in life to protect ourselves. But as we get older, it doesn't protect us. It can, it can, really kind of mess things up. So, and as I said that, I looked up and I saw protective from the line of the sign of Cancer. Cancer is empathetic, protective, and deeply connected to home and family. Okay. And we have a growth of energy, kind of going more with like this new family, and also just kind of you start a thing, you repeat the thing, and it's going to grow and grow and grow. That works with cycles that we get into that are very destructive to us, but as far as healing and training our thoughts and training our actions, it works the same way. So make your brain work for you and not against you. All right. Whew. All right. Let's go on to the charms and letters. I also want to say, if this is you going through this, I know this work is not easy. So I do, I want to say first off, I thank you for doing that. I think more people definitely need to deal with their stuff. They need to make the changes and work on themselves. And personal growth should definitely be something that we all, do regularly. So if you're doing this, I'm going to say thank you. I'm pretty sure humanity would thank you. But also my heart goes out to you because I know this is not easy, and you got this. It's, it's no different than, training your muscles. You just have to keep at it and, rest when you need to, but always get back on there. All right. These are going to be loud when I shuffle these up, so you could either turn the volume of your phone down or skip forward about 10 seconds. Okay, so when I was shuffling, I heard somebody making a joke about powerlifting concerning my last comment before I started shuffling. And I also got the water element coming out to me. So again, water coming out. This is going to be a very emotional journey, at least as part of it. All right. So I want you to look inside the little box, and anything that you see that stands out to you, that is for you and part of your reading, you take that with you. And I'm going to, and you can pause to look at this if you need to. I'm going to move this over and get into the ones that are pulled out. All right, so first off with our charms, we have this charm. This is, well, it's blue, so we're getting into the throat chakra, which has to do with communication. The whole month of August, Mercury is a very big player. So it's going to have a lot to do with communication. Is also symbolic of, again, water and emotions. So, really focusing a lot on communication of very strong emotions for the month of August. Thankfully, Mercury is, we are completely out of the retrograde period, coming into this eclipse season this month. So, it's not, we're not dealing with a lot of miscommunication. We're kind of coming up on a period where it's going to be very emotional. People are going to be feeling very vulnerable, but they are going to be communicating with it. And if there's something that you've been struggling with communicating and something that is very emotional to you, or something that you've been afraid to communicate because of like fear of judgment or anything like that, this is going to be a time when that's going to come up. It's going to the energies in the month of August that are going to clear the way from that. There is going to be quite a lot of emotional communication from, everyday person to the world stage. Pets are not excluded in that either. All right. Also, this particular charm, it always reminds me of like Elizabeth Taylor. So very lavish. She had a very interesting life story, quite a secretive life story, a bit of a lavender marriage going on. Very fascinating and just lavish human being, I would say. She loves her jewels, or loved. We have a ship in a bottle. So again, going back to that water element, somebody could be a water sign. Oops. Water sign. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And water signs on their own are very emotional, intuitive, and very sensitive. And or it could be somebody could literally be into boating, be in the Navy. I have that come up a lot whenever I have a lot of water and ships coming out. A lot of people in the Navy and Marines. And anyways, next we have the guitar pick. So music, particularly guitar, actually very much particularly guitar or string instrument, because we have this key that always reminds me of like a guitar or a like violin, viola, some type of string instrument there. So that could just be something soothing that you like to listen to, or you may play a string instrument. I'm hearing picking. Yeah, I'll just keep it that I'm hearing picking. And like the word picking. Like I'm not hearing anybody picking. Let's see. Somebody could be writing songs. And our message is the one who laughs, comma, lasts. So a little variation from the normal, I say normal, from the usual phrase that you hear is the one who laughs lasts. wins, I think is what it is. This one is a little different. So this is just saying like if you have a good humor, you're gonna get through it. I think we have a lot of really good tools to help a person going through a hard time. Music being a big one, humor. We have our little skull with the wings on it, and this skull in particular, and I've never noticed this before. I don't get this charm coming out too often, but it reminds me of like a luchador mask, so that may be significant to somebody. That's kind of fun. So skulls is, associated with death and, protecting the mind, and death being transitions leading to rebirth. So again, it sounds like, very much like this stuff over here. If you are training, your mind out of something into something new, that's a transformation into a rebirth in itself. And it's very mental, and not just that it's mental, but it's the skull. So it's, the support for that mental thought. And then we have the wings on it, and particularly bat wings. It looks like bat wings, dragon wings. So I'm not necessarily getting anything that is particularly significant about being bat or dragon wings, but just the wings and stuff. So wings and flying is going to be symbolic of freedom. Could just be somebody's like a little into like, kind of darker stuff. Because I'm not picking up on anything particularly related to bats or dragons on that. Okay. I am going to get my hands out of the way so you can see what letters are on here. I say that and then I'm like, sorry. Anyways, but yeah, you can pause this and zoom in on it so that you can kind of come up with your own words if you want. Any words that you find, please put them in the comment section, because it just saves, I think, some time and is just helpful for other listeners as well. By the way, if you are still here, please like and subscribe. And all right, I'm going to get on with it. So we have 2 C's, 2 O's, a D, 2 N's, an F, an E, an S, and we have a blank tile. So blank tile can be just kind of free for all. It's going to be anything. Oh, that's so weird, and I forgot to mention that. So I'm glad that came up right before I started this this reading. I was getting that song. It's a free for all, which I think is Ted Nugent. Yeah, I'm not going into that, but that free for all came up. So that is going to be significant for somebody. Let's see. I have I have fond, like maybe somebody is very fond of somebody. I have CC as in like maybe closed captioning, or I don't know, maybe somebody's like a nurse, and yeah, I don't know. I have done. I have so done. I have cone, cones, scones. I have none and no one. With the blank tile, we have found, sound, nose, like the nose on your face. I'm hearing what's his face? Toucan Sam, the follow your nose. We could have scent on here. That could most definitely put that on your list for things that can help you get through a hard time. It's like aromatherapy. Also, scents can bring back memories as well. I'm hearing focus and no sound. Maybe somebody is wanting silence, or somebody's sound is not working. We have food. So, top tip, there are a lot of foods that are very helpful when it comes to, like, say, depression, inflammation, anxiety. So definitely, read about some of those. I mean, if anybody is, say you plan on doing, kicking some type of habit, retraining your brain and stuff, but you haven't started yet, I would most certainly recommend having as many backup plans as possible. Because sometimes a few just don't work. You're going to need more. I'm hearing news. Maybe somebody's going to hear some news or something is on the news. It feels like it's going to be big, whatever it is. And I'm hearing school. I see defense. Somebody could have had to defend themselves. During school. Alrighty, I was gonna see if I saw any names or anything. I'm really not really seeing that much more. Doc. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you see any more, definitely list them in the comment section below, and like and subscribe. And if you would like an extended to this reading or any other readings, if you would like a personal reading, a remote viewing, or a dream interpretation, my information to contact me is in the description box. And have a good one. Peace out, dub dubs.